your account, you will get a login and a password that will come. The link will come into your email for the administrator's email, and it will have your username and your password, uh, whatever that might be. You put that in and log in. And I'll show you, run through this and show you um, how simple most of this really is. Um, on your home screen, speed test, you can go inside the sanctuary and with your phone, and I think it's speedtest.net, you can run a speed test to see the speed of the modem and the Wi-Fi in your church. Now, most churches are not set up for live streaming, which means you might need to call the um, internet service provider once you find out your speed. Uh, you need the upload speed, which is the main source of information, the main one that you focus on. And when the speed test starts, it starts with the download, uh, and then the next test is the upload. You need the upload speed because the video is uploading onto the internet. That speed needs to be at least 3, preferably if you can get 6 and higher megabytes, then you will be perfect for live streaming. The higher the better. 3 to 6 megabytes, you will be ready for live streaming. KB is knowledge base, so you can click here and go in and study and train, and we will actually have live training every Thursday at 8 o'clock on our website. So once you get your account set up, every Thursday you can come live to our website. You can ask questions. Um, you can, anything that you need to know, we can sit and run through the uh, your dashboard with you, anything like that. Thursday, 7 o'clock. Support. That's the customer service. Uh, Feel free to click support as soon as you get in your account. That way you get an opportunity to see our excellent customer service reps. If you need help setting up your account, you go to complimentary setup, and our IT people will walk you through step by step. Um, Anytime you need us, click the email, send us an email, and we'll get right back to you. When you want to order extra church live streamers, click that. If you want to order, go to this. It will show you the different um, things that you can purchase. And we can explain most of this on the next presentation. So let's run through this real fast. You want to schedule an event, you can come here. It has a lot of different categories. And if you need to add one, you just click edit and add categories. Pastor's appreciation. Anything that's not on here, you can click edit and add into the category. You can put a title. You can put a description, which appears on the video. If you have any questions as you're doing any of these things, you just click the question mark and it will explain what that section is for. Set the date, the time, ending date, and delete and expire after. If you're doing like a concert and you only want to replay that concert one day, you click one day and it will expire 24 hours after the ending time of the original presentation. You can set this up for live or no broadcast, just automatically go to the archive. And that means when you don't want to show, when you just want it to be, you're having a meeting, a staff meeting. You want to record it, but you don't want to broadcast it. You don't want to you don't want to take it live. You just hit that, and it will record it and send it to the archives for you. There's different types of broadcasts. You can do it manually, start, stop. A lot of churches live streaming, and there is a link, a tab on our website where you can go and purchase your copyright license, which is very affordable. Uh, Once you do that, then you don't have to worry about your choir singing, Kurt Franklin or anything like that and presenting it live and worrying about as Cap or Kurt Franklin coming back with a copyright infringement. Until then, you can manually start, stop your recordings. And the way you can do that is instead of live streaming the choir's performance, you can just wait and start broadcasting when the pastor comes out and stop broadcasting when the pastor is done with his sermon. Broadcast, start recording when the stream starts and stops when the stream stops, and that's when you turn it on and off broadcasting. And a lot of different ways. And like I said, down here, if you just wanted to record the video and then upload it later, you can do it that way. If you want that event embedded on your website, you can do that. Custom images is like if you want to have a poster, thumbnail, or anything like that, you can design it right there. If you want it on your Roku or TV channel, click yes. If you don't, click no. And podcast and repeat events. This is if you're doing a Bible study every Wednesday, like I explained earlier. This is where you go set that up, and if you have IP cameras, it will automatically come on and start broadcasting live when you program it and schedule it to broadcast. If you have just regular video cameras, as long as you have the camera on, then it will automatically broadcast for you. And then you just click start event. If you want to test it, go down here and click test. If you want a countdown to the next live broadcast, you click yes. This is where you go and view your statistics. You can see how many people on that date watched it live. You can see when the peak live was, like if your sermon started at 11 o'clock and a lot of people arrived at 11:30, it'll show right here when it peaked. If you want to see replays, how many people watch the on demand after you got done broadcasting live, it will show the same thing right here. View channel, and your player, like I said earlier, people, other services, it's just blank. It's a black screen. With your service, if you do the offline videos, it will have whatever the video is, it will loop in here. So when you put this player on your website, um, that's what will appear. So it'll just be like your videos. If you have uh, your members services um, looping, that's what will appear on on your player. So when it's offline, that's what will appear, and when it's online, the post and the pre and the post will loop on your player. You want to manage your events. All the events that you have scheduled will be here. Say you had a Bible study scheduled for next week, and then an emergency came up or something happened where you knew that event was going to be canceled, then you come in here and delete it. Settings. Um, this is where you go to upload your post, your offline and your live pre-roll and post-roll. Like I said, the file can be no longer larger than 50 megabytes, which is basically like a 30-second commercial would be about 50 megabytes. Um, let me show you. Let me show you the. See if I. That's basically setting up the look and feel of your player. Um, you can have 4 different types of players. You can have a live plus archive tab, so it'll be your live player, and then uh, past events will be under it. You can have just a live um, player. You can have just a archive player, or you can have a countdown where it counts down to the next live presentation. And here's the examples of it. This is the live player with the archive under it. So people can go and watch these broadcasts. The live, and these are just church demonstrations of how they have their setup. So here's your live player, and like with this church, they have their upcoming uh, flyer, and then down here you actually can put your um, your pay button. Here's another example where this church has their chat box on the side where people can chat with whoever the administrator or the media person that's controlling the live presentation. Archive. This is probably a sermon from last week plus past events. And here's another layout and example. And then a countdown, where it's countdown to the next event. And then you have a header about the next presentation. So that is pretty much it. As it says, it's live streaming. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Our pay system will be a secured system, so you don't have to worry about anybody getting into your financial information. We work with the largest pay online company in the country. So we will be able to do automatic payments for you, and that will be in a secure pay area on our website. Not the pay area that's on our website now for the live streaming service. You will have a pay area